dropping packets. I could still do the speed test, but I gotta run a continuous ping.
We're live, buddy.
All right, that's what's up. Of course, my computer wanna freeze.
All right, you live.
Yeah, I know. We've been live for 20 seconds now.
Over.
Yeah, they got the tail end of our conversation with the speed test. But yeah, man, there's a few people in here. Five waiting. Everybody here. Oh, that was a text I said earlier. DJ 23. Hey, Easy Funny 718. Yo, Eric, what's happening? G, Candy. Yo, King Jones.
What up,
What it do,
fellas?
Nitty? James. Hey, George. What up, fellas? Damn, 31 watch. Oh, we went up real quick. I was like five people waiting, yo. It went from 5 to 30 real quick. 34. Damn, how many people's really waiting?
we
Damn, man, what's going on with y'all, man? How y'all doing today? Right now, just 2/3 of the crew. Benny, what up? How you been?
good, man. Good. It's been a good week. I got me an exercise bike, man. Me and the wife has been going in. It's been challenging, but it's good. Like
That's what's
getting back
up.
on the bike. You know, I used to ride collegiately.
That's what's up. So how is it compared to riding when you used to practice on a bike and all that good stuff physically versus like the in-house
The
bike
big,
that you
the
got?
big, the biggest difference is you're not fighting against the elements. You know, in the
That's
real world, you're out there and you're fighting against the road, real hills, real climbs. The bike in particular I have has a 20% incline, but you know that. And then the trainers, they can increase in the resistance. It's not the same. It's not nowhere near the same, but it's a dope workout regardless.
that's what's up. And how long you been doing it now? Or
Uh,
riding actually?
oh, we just got it. So we every day since I got it. Yeah, I think I booked already like uh how many miles? Dang, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot how many miles, but it's super fun. A cool thing about it too is you get to go and explore like different places in the world, and the trainers taking you on that journey, and they're doing workouts. They're getting you out of the saddle. They're making you
Hmm.
do sprints and stuff like that. But you're also seeing something beautiful. You know, this last one I did, I was in Japan. I thought that was dope.
That's what's up. Yo, quick question for you. Are you changing your shoes as you go riding? Like you got biking shoes for this?
Actually, this particular bike didn't come with bike shoes, but I'm definitely gonna do the upgrade. You have to put bike shoes on it. They just clip in, and is better anyways. For performance is probably safer too. Yeah, right now it just has a cage and it wraps around. It wraps around your foot. You strap it in, so you don't. Cause when you pedal, if you don't have a
Hmm.
cage or clip on,
Slides off,
it's not
slide out.
not necessarily slide off, but all you're doing is pushing down. You can't get
Yeah,
the up motion. So in
yeah,
cycling, the up motion is just as important as the down motion. You know,
yeah,
it's a whole circle. You're working
yeah.
with your hamstrings and your quads and your glutes, like everything. So those clip on, those professional cycling shoes are important.
That's what's up, man. Yo, we'll come back to sports real quick. I'm gonna keep doing some roll call, man. Apollo, did you ever cop your childhood tail wings, Brody? Yeah. No, I have not, man. I saw them cheap in the outlet. Tried them on. They're comfortable. Man, I'm just waiting for that price. Cheapest I found them right now is 69 with no additional discount. So 70 out the door plus whatever Orlando tax is. So short answer, no. Long tail would be I would cop them, but I'm gonna get them for a dope price. So that's still on the drawing board. Isaac, big fan of yours. I live in Orlando too and saw the Jordan ones you posted, and I was gonna buy them the other day. Jordan ones. What's the last Jordan ones I posted? I think I got rid of them. If it's on my website, outlet plug, yeah, somebody already copped those. I don't think I got any other Jordan ones on there. I think I actually took one off. I had to change a heart for those the friends and family, I think there was, or I forgot. Michael Jordan's kids designed him a shoe. It was like the denim ones. I like, I'm gonna take these off. So I took them off. I might customize those. King Jones, I will be in Orlando next week. That's what's up. Where you coming from, King Jones? I'm curious. Be lit review was good. Was good. Was panel in chat. What's good? What's good? What's good? Panel. Oh, okay. He's saying what's good? Was good to the host, and then also good. Was good to the panel. I'm sorry, the panel and the chat. Look at me, I'm getting all tongue tied. Look, I can't even speak,
Tongue
bro.
twisted.
Tongue twisted, tongue tied. What up, fam? D Mill, Christopher. How are y'all? I'm doing good. Before I continue, so yeah, Benny got a new bike. So that's what's up to him. And speaking of sports, man, my gym reopened. I organized about 18 to 20 of us to show up. So our primary gym is closed. So give you a little backstories. I hoop at the YMCA at Roper in Orlando. I always make this public, so if people y'all want to get in, y'all want to play some basketball, and you're part of a Y, come to the Roper. Roper on Saturday mornings, man. That's where you can get some elite competition. At least a lot of people played in the collegiate, at least. So you're definitely playing with some ballers. Um, they close. My Roper gym is closed. They have no signs of reopening. However, Dr. Phillips, which is in Windermere, which is the affluent side of town, the where the Shacks and the Tiger Woods lives. Um, that gym is open, so we hoop there from 5:30 to 7. A few days so far, so we be getting it in there. Their minimum allowing, well, maximum is 20 people. So we back hooping. I played 2 days so far, so I'm Gucci there. The first day I rocked the Kobe's. What I mean, I had to bring them out the Nike ID joints. Um, and then the second day, the other day, I rocked the KD 12s, which right now is one of my favorite basketball shoes. I'm not sure what y'all are playing in, but that's one of my favorite shoes. So
The
similar
KD
to Benny,
12.
yeah, the KD 12s, man.
Mm.
Yeah. I got two pairs of them. I got another pair that I haven't hooped in yet. I don't even think I'm gonna bust them out. They're called the Kids. I think it was the Volt colorway, the first one that actually dropped. But they're very comfortable in my opinion. Um,
You say similar to me? How? What do you mean?
Similar to you in the sense that we're both back into sports, enjoying something that we like
Oh yeah,
doing,
yeah, yeah, definitely.
exercising, um, getting out there and whatnot. Let's see. We got Easy Funny in here. Spill the tea on the sneakers fan. We'll do, man. I'll get into some sneaker stuff here in a bit. I want to make sure I make everybody comfortable by letting y'all, shoot your shot in the chat. And I want to make sure I don't miss nobody. Rambo Rex, love your content, fam. 100, thank you. J Things, mate. I'm assuming you from overseas, Australia, maybe. Hoping these snakeskin 11s are there tomorrow. Oh, you must be here because those snakeskins. That's right. I dropped a new video today. I'm not sure if you got a chance to see it, Benny.
Oh, not yet actually.
All
Ooh.
right. So yeah, they had the snakeskins in the building, the Jordan 11 lows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was
I
that
like the
was that
lows.
was a
You
come up.
already know.
Yeah. A third panel participant that's not here. He's not a fan of them.
Someone's at doorbell.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Who ordered some food?
We do Instacart.
Instacart?
Yeah.
Dang. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I got spoiled when I moved to Orlando. DoorDash, Uber Eats. Yo,
I've been telling you this for
spoiled.
like 4 years, and you just
Couldn't
now finally
benefit.
got back on it.
No, it's not like never could have used
It
it
wasn't
in my
available.
area.
Yeah.
No, I had to create my own service, which is drive into town and get your own food.
Yo, you on your way? Pick this up for me.
Exactly.
Yeah. No,
So
we use it. It's super convenient, man. You make a list when you're ready to click submit. You click it, and they shop for you, and they bring it to your doorstep.
yo, it's funny because me and my wife, we was in Publix. We saw somebody doing that because Publix have their little curbside, which is cool because you can order online and you just pick the stuff up. So we don't quite got people dropping stuff, our groceries to our crib, but we have some quick access where you can place an order. I haven't utilized that service yet though. I don't know if I want somebody shopping for me. You know what I mean? I'm real picky, man. I'm the guy.
Someone's getting your food for you in one way or another, whether it's coming from the farm, someone's delivering it on a truck, it's getting to the grocery store. All you're doing is just like that last mile that you like to talk about. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
That's
So, but
that's
here's the thing.
basically it.
I like the control of being the last mile. I'm the guy who will go to the store. I will see whatever I need. If there's the last item of any item, like for example, bottle cokes. I'm a big enthusiastic, big enthusiast. I can't speak today. I'm very big and keen on drinking bottle cokes. If I go to Racetrack sells them, Wawa sells them. I'm not sure you even know what Wawa is. They were going before you,
I know what
prior
they
you
are.
even.
I know
Oh,
what
you
they are
do?
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to actually
Never.
go there to get coffee. I like coffee big time. People know that. Um, I used to go in there because they had coffee from all over the world at
All right.
Wawa, and they had a pretty
I
dope
got.
deli too.
Okay, so that's another story. But let me finish my thought first. So, long story short, I don't eat there at the delis no more, and I'll tell you why. But similar to why I don't eat at the delis is similar to my behavior when I buy items. If I go there and there's the last Coke in the freezer, I am not taking it. I'm not
Hmm.
taking no one's last of anything. It could be the last
Superstition.
bread, the legs, huh?
Superstition.
I don't know, man. Maybe some OCD behavior in me. Um,
The
I just don't
last
like taking the
milk.
last anything. I'm also the guy that if there's like five Cokes, again, I'm only using Cokes as an example because that's something I probably would go to a convenience store and open. Maybe coconut water. That's a certain brand I drink. If there's like three items, you know how when you go to the freezer or the fridge in these convenience stores, they got them lined up in a row. I skip over the first two and grab the item in the back. That's me. So imagine if one item is left, I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. So for someone to go shopping for me, they may not have that same like idiosyncrasy I have. Like, oh, I'm not grabbing that. They would. You know what I mean? Oh, one bread. Oh, he's gonna love me. I'm pick. No, leave it. Give me everything but that. I'm good, because I don't want the last of anything. That's just how my brain works. But same thing with sneakers. I'd be like, yo, can you go in the back see if there's any other pairs? I'm not. The thing is, people. I feel like they're left over the last piece of items that no one wants.
So you're not saving it for someone else. You're just like, no, I don't want those because there might be a reason why it's the
It
last
was
one.
left over. Exactly.
Okay.
And then the reason why I picked behind is because everyone probably touched the first item. That's the first thing. You ever had that split audible moment where he's like, I'm gonna get this, and you put your hand on, I changed my mind. You see something better and you're gonna grab the other. So you know how many fingers, and this is way before COVID-19. So all the people that's worried
Oh,
about
it's true.
touching
I do
things.
that too sometimes. Now that I think of it, I do the same thing. You grab a bag of chips, you're gonna grab the ones in the back.
Yeah,
I like to get those banana
of
chips. I
course.
never get in the ones in the front. I'm always
Nah,
reaching back. Yeah,
nah.
that's true.
Nah, it's crazy to do that, man. Why put your hands on? Now, here's the thing. What I don't know is how many people do that and do what I do. So we probably all the first item is probably the most sterile item because no one's doing that. You know what I mean? So that's just my idiosyncrasy, man. I'm sure people in the chat got some of those. And lastly, the reason why I don't eat Wawa subs is because I had an experience where I told the person to make a sub and they overdid it on everything, and you
Oh,
only get one chance. It's like they're not symmetrically placing the mayo on one side and evenly
oh,
spread
we
it on the
talked
other
about
side.
this, man. It's
Yeah,
the
we talked about that the other
ratios.
day.
You already know
Yeah,
it's the ratios. You got
the
every bite
ratio,
has to have
equal amount.
of joy.
Yeah, bottom line. So they overdid it one time with me, bro. And it was like sometimes people think like more is better and they think they're doing you a favor. I'm like, nah, no, just evenly spread,
That's
the
true.
condiments on the bread, do it like you would eat it. Now, if you like sloppy Joe, then hey, have somebody who's not a fan of sloppy Joe make my sandwich because I'm not eating anything that's unproportionate. I don't want steps in a burger. I call them the steps because they're not layered correctly. If I want my bun, I want my burger to be placed symmetrically above the bun and then the bun on top of that. I like a perfect circle. I don't want stuff with steps. If that makes sense to the audience.
Kyle
And
agrees, bro. It's all about the ratios. Yep, it sure
it's
is.
so important. So I know y'all hear a lot about my idiosyncrasies, man. So that's a little behavior. Now about shoes. Shoes similar. You ever see y'all go to the outlets as frequent as I do? I know y'all see me grab a whole bunch of shoes. quite frankly, it's probably the most dirtiest shoe because everyone's hands is touching it. Well, no difference than the last pair is left because most people are going for shoes that their size. However, if they're curious to see what shoe look like, they grab any size just to see if it's something that they'd be interested in. They only grab the size that they're actually going to try it on. So, and then when you find your size, you probably look for the best looking box. And then you open it, make sure it has all the accessories, the wrapping, the wax paper, that comes with it. Untouched.
You know when the shoe is untouched, when the paper is nice and
Ooh,
crispy, and you
exactly.
open it, the other one's nice and
Yep,
tucked
tucked
in.
in.
Yeah.
Yep. It's neatly nested in there. No one wanted with disturbed paper. Who's buying that shoe? You know what I mean? So this it's crazy how we all have different behaviors for shopping. But now, when it comes down to the last shoe, and it's something I really, really want, like those LeBron 17s all red joints I cop. And if you new to this podcast or you don't watch my other videos, I was able to find a shoe that I want, the LeBron 17s. That shoe sold out everywhere. I didn't see it on Nike, even when they had all their discounts during the COVID shopping.
The
I call
red
it
ones?
COVID discounts. Yeah, they was offering discounts, but that shoe was never on there. It was so sold out. Even before COVID, back in around Christmas time. I think it came out before Christmas. I could be wrong, but maybe early January. That shit was gone instantly in stores. The only size I
Hmm.
saw was like eights, nines. And here we are, you know what I'm saying? A couple months after it came out, I ran to the store and it's just right there. Like, nobody want these? They didn't have the 12, but they had 11 and a half. And they only had a few pair left. And no 11 and a half was on the shelf. So I was like, the guy was like, yo, I think I could find you a pair. And he was able to find a pair that was not put out. And it probably could have been the last one. So he gave it to me. At that point, baggers can't be choosers. I took that in the day. Paper was disturbed, but hey, I got the shoe. So those are only exceptions I would make if there's no other. And quite frankly, you also know that when we pick up our shoes on Saturday mornings, we don't get no choice. Now, if
Nope.
the box is damaged, you could probably request another one. But they usually for the raffles, they usually have your name on the box. So more than likely, they're not gonna take the time. But sure, they could if they want to put that much effort into it. So that's another scenario where we don't have a choice of which shoe we get. Let's
See
see
what
what
else
else
is.
in the chat. I'm gonna start posting some messages on the chat.
Somebody says you should be wearing an Orlando Magic hat.
Why?
Uh, Saying
Why?
at least wear an Orlando hat.
Not chill. I'm good on the Magics, man. Never was a fan of the Magics.
I am rocking, Golden State champions 2018
Yeah,
today.
you was adopted. You adopted that team.
I did.
Will you be okay? That's right. We were talking about that. Fam here from Singapore. VJ from Singapore. That's what's up. Yo, yo. Let's talk Nike shoes. We did, Eric. Smash that like button. I always forget that, man. Go ahead and smash that like button, man. We got 54 people in the building. That's what's up. Thank you for pulling up.
Gronk in the house. Kawhi.
Ron,
I see similar names.
love this video.
Not
Daniel,
similar, but
what's up?
frequent. That's pretty cool.
He said, "Come on, man." Oh, that was Mick. Says, "Come on, man. At least rock Orlando hat. Why? Why would I support a team? It's like me saying, you know what? I'm gonna rock a Golden State hat because I'm in San Fran. Like, nah, it's all good. I rock with the team. I like the team, but I don't have to support it. I like
Actually,
who I like.
with hats, I'll wear anyone's hat.
I used to not be like that.
There's just a couple teams I'm not wearing.
Yeah,
I'm not wearing San Antonio for some reason. I just
I wear San Antonio socks. No one's seeing those. I got some San Antonio socks right now that I haven't bust out yet. Go perfectly with this hat if I was to wear shorts. But I'm saying
Utah. I'm not a big fan of Utah.
the
Definitely.
colors are great. So there's criterias, right? There's this primary level. So from top to bottom, hats gotta be New York fitted. I do have this is a snapback, unfortunately, but it's still Brooklyn. I got all Brooklyn, all New York. It wasn't until 2 years ago I kind of venture into different hats, which is Chicago's. I got that, but that's about it. My area is like a triangle. New York, Brooklyn, even though I consider that one of the same, and Chicago. I
Yeah.
got one Orlando hat and it's green. I like it because of the color, and why not? But that's it. I'm not venturing into like the Pirates. I did look for a Brooklyn Dodger hat, the royal blue with the white blue lettering. Bright
Brooklyn
blue, no.
Dodgers. Oh,
Yeah, Dodgers,
when they were in New York.
Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. That's a old '70s hat, and it had the B. But
So would you
I
rock
couldn't
a
find my
you
size.
would you rock the L.A.?
Nah,
What?
came and rocked the Kobe hat. Yeah, I looked at them the other day. I just bought some snapbacks. I got them right here. I like my
Actually, I
snapback.
take back what I say.
I apologize. Is it
If the
snapback?
shoe fits the hat and the hat is dope, I'd rock it.
Oh, it is a snapback. It's a mesh, a trucker snapback. It's the mesh portion. You know, summertime, so you want to let your scalp breathe. So I like rocking those backwards.
Face says, "How y'all dudes wear other team stuff? Hell no. I
Real.
wear only one team per sport."
14 per sport. Damn.
Oh
Damn.
man, I don't know. The thing is, today you're fans of players. You know, it's not so much just the team. It used to be like the team, and you know the team is gonna remain the same for a long period of time. But
Hmm.
sports today, man, if you follow players, you like them, they bounce around so much these days. That's like you have no choice but to embrace other teams, and
That's
that's how it
true.
is for me, man. Like
That's true.
I,
That's very true.
Tom Brady, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm a New England Patriots fan. He's going to my hometown. So I'm definitely going to represent the Buccaneers because I like Tom Brady that much. And I'm going to still
Was
rock the Patriots. So
That's crazy because if you're a LeBron fan, that means you had a Cleveland hat, you had a Miami hat, and now you got Lakers
I
hat.
know people like that. I do. They're diehard
See?
LeBron fans. And that's okay. Yo, if Kobe left LA, anywhere he's going, you know what I'm saying? I was going to be wearing that hat.
Kobe could have went to the D League. And you still
Bro, I'll be rocking a D League hat.
Yo, that's crazy.
But Kobe's Kobe because he's not on the D League. Let's keep it real.
Yeah, nah, he would never been on the D League, bro. He would never. Would have never been on the D League. I actually call it the G League now. Luke and Katie, man, totally just got skipped over. Oh, my bad, Luke. What did you
El Gronk
say,
says,
man?
"Preach." Yeah, it's
Hey,
true.
type your comment back in here, Luke and Katie, because he said he got skipped over. Hey,
You got skipped over.
who's this
Hey
guy?
yo, hey yo. Am I live right now?
I don't know. Are you?
Your audio's live. Oh, you switched your
Uh,
camera, Nitty.
I did.
Yeah, your audio's live. Let me
Are my peoples there? My peoples there?
Yeah, man. All 51.
Get out of here. Cool kicks, holla at me. Damn D, holla at me. Who else? Who else? Um, it starts with the letter P. His logo is yellow. He's there every time.
Poncho.
Poncho, Poncho, what up?
Yo,
Crazy.
The Jordan 17 is still the ugliest shoe in the world. All right, have a pleasant evening. Jordan 17 is still the ugliest shoe in the world. I just wanted to say shout out to all my people on YouTube. Holla at me. Secret Weapon Doe still here. I was at work. I'm still at work, but I'm putting in work. So, ladies and gentlemen, I love y'all. I miss y'all. Let me get home real quick and maybe I'll shower and I'll hop on
hold on, Dose.
if the stream is still.
Let me get you on the screen so they can see you real quick.
Holla at
Yo,
me.
the
I'm
man
looking
just
like a
got off of
ninja
work.
right
Look how
now.
That's dedication right there, yo.
Dedication to the fans.
My bad, my bad.
Ready?
Holla at me.
There you go, bro. You're on.
He's up,
Hey,
Cam.
YouTube, what's going on? Secret Weapon Dose. I know I wasn't there in the beginning. I was putting in that work. It's time to put in that work. I'm looking like a ninja right now.
Looking
Jordan
historic.
17 is the ugliest shoe in the world.
This
And I
guy.
just wanted to say I love y'all. I miss y'all. Cool Kicks, what up? Poncho, what up?
I don't think Cool Kicks is here today.
He is
Oh,
there.
I
What you
bet
talking
he-
about? He's
oh,
Oh,
there.
he is in here. He is in
Yeah.
here. I'll make sure he. Okay. Cool Kicks, you hear
All
him?
right, but before I leave, again, if you go to outletplug.com, I got you, homie. You get $10 off outletplug.com.
Hey.
And if Frank verifies it, we're good to go. And you get the $10 off. You know what I mean?
Cash App. Cash App.
Cash
App.
App.
Holla at me. It's got to be verified. I
Yeah.
love all y'all. I miss y'all. I'll be here next week. I had to put in work now, so I can put in work with all of y'all next week. Sorry about that, but you know how it is sometimes, you know? You know how it is.
Of course.
But I'm here for the fans. You know what I mean? I'm a fan. I'm here for the
Right.
fans, but I'm a fan.
I feel you, man.
Well, hurry up.
Appreciate you checking in, man. If you have the time, we still on. Feel free to pull up.
Holla
Yeah.
at me. I'm gonna wait 45 minutes for my Uber, and then yeah, maybe I'll hop on. You know what I mean?
For
Aight.
I
sure.
just wanted to shout out to the audience, balling on the budget. Holla at me. All right,
See you,
say
Dos.
no, peace, peace.
Later, later. Alright. Dose checking in. Um, yo, am I still froze? Let me know.
Nah, you're not froze.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. Ah man, got a little distracted. Oh yeah, so he brought up the Cash App outlet plug. We actually had a winner. We had somebody purchase a pair of shoes,
Stop for real.
and the I think those shoes already been delivered. The person hasn't reached out to me. I don't even think he know that he's entitled to that $15, man. So if you're watching this video, I'm not gonna put your name out there. Maybe you don't want to be known, but hit me up, man. Send me that email. I know who you are. So let me know that was you that purchased the shoe, and I can exchange the Cash App so you can get your $15 off. This week, Dose kind of dropped the number, went from $15 to now $10. So, however, anyone that purchased anything, any shoes from outletplug.com, outlet plug, the website is as it sounds. You begin $10 off your Cash App. So almost like free shipping, almost, $5 shipping essentially. But yo, the person who bought the pair of shoes, man, just to give you an idea, man, shipping is not cheap. It cost me $26 to ship to this individual. $26. I'm only charging $16 for shipping. Just giving an idea, man. So sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but it all evens out. It spreads across everyone that purchased, man. But nevertheless, man, off that, those was just leaving something in the chat. Man, there's a lot of comments in here, man. So I'm gonna see if I can run down them real quick. We got 46 people in the building. There's quite a few you guys in here. Man, a lot of questions. A lot of questions. I don't want to skip over anyone. So if you want to repeat your question, lay down later in the chat, go ahead and do so just in case I comb over it. That will be accidentally, not deliberately. Just asking those questions again. El Grant, you already mentioned him. Have you seen the alternate Great Fives? I have. I think they released last night overseas. I didn't even
Mm.
attempt to get it because they're gonna smack you in the head with the euro. I ain't trying to pay stock X prices to have them early, so I'm good. I'll wait till they drop in the U.S. Before I cop. Have you seen those shoes? The
Nah,
alternate grapes?
I
No.
haven't. Yeah.
Go ahead and check it with your assistants and see what she or he say about those shoes.
All right. Let's see.
Go ahead and check that. I'll continue reading. Let me know your thoughts when he or she provide you the details. Oh man. Any good outlets in Jacksonville, VJ? The closest outlet towards Jacksonville is either gonna be the St. Augustine or Daytona. And I actually met someone from there this week. We were in the outlet together. I remember this cat from the old clearance store. I know this cat going on for a year and a half. He watched my videos. He drive all the way from Jacksonville, which is 3.5 hours maybe, to Orlando to go shopping. And he told me there's not much in St. Augustine, so I take his word for him. And this was as 3-4 days ago. Daytona, I haven't been to Daytona in 2.5 years, probably three. I stopped going there. I think I went there a total of 3 times. There was never anything in the building that I would care for, and I ain't like that drive anyways. So I haven't ventured there. So the short answer is yes, but is it something you want to visit? You never know, man. I'll say give every outlet a chance. You never know. It may be your day that day. So pull up and check. What else? Do you sell any size 9? CBIS. Do I have any size 9? Maybe. I think I do. It may be in Boost. Fat check though. Um, DeAndre Howard, you have to try the Westbrooks and the trophy Kyries. Trophy Kyries would be what, the fours? Westbrook, I did own, got rid of them. I didn't think I was gonna play ball in them. Talking about the Westbrooks, like the 0.2s. Definitely won't wear the 0.1s. Hell to the no. Those bricks when they first came out, they're bricks now. Clearly not the tech you want to put on your feet. The twos, maybe. The threes are similar to the twos, so you know.
You talking about these right here? These are the grapes. They're up. Grape fives
Yeah. Great fives.
or alternate grape fives.
Yeah, the alternates. Yeah. There's pretty much like what they call them, like the top threes. You got the metallic on the tongue.
Yeah.
You got grape suede, and you got
Look like
the
they got a Charlotte vibe to them.
color. Yeah, that's like That's like remember those Fresh Prince that came out? The one with how
Mm-hmm.
about the one without the laces?
Yeah. I remember those.
Yeah, like what you call the Charlottes. Yeah. So that's where those teeth those teeth comes from. Black netting. Yeah, I mess with them. I don't think there's any Nike Air on the back. Can you fact check that if you have any other additional images?
Let's see. I'll just go to the site here. Nike Air on
I
the
don't
back.
think that. I think it's just a Jordan logo, Jordan Jumpman on the back of those. Because I think if there's Nike on there, people go ham.
Nobody's
So
showing the back. Oh, there you go. No, it's a jump man. I see it right
yeah,
here.
I figured that. I figured that.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I think they're coppable. Is it an auto cop? Mm, if I get them, I get them. Just like those here six that got pushed back now, going on 2 weeks. So those are not a must on my radar. But mm. And then those Animal Instincts 2.0s. Prefer the 1.0, so maybe I hold out till I can find a 1.0 for a good price. But yeah, they're dope. I'll cop, but I ain't gonna force the cop.
Yeah, the comments, man,
Uh,
they seem to share the same sentiment. They like that shoe.
yeah.
I see here, grapes.
Um. Oh, okay. Don't have the notifications on. The emails you don't have notifications on. Ah man, I hope you do. Kyle, all, almost late. Snakeskin 11 were cheap. Yo, the Snakeskin 11s were 139 minus 20% off sales taxes, like 6.5, give or take. So they came out to like a buck 11 out the door. Um, that shoe though, they didn't have them on shelves. They had them on the end cap, so you could see that they had them. And you saw if you saw the video, you would've saw that they had like two pairs on the end cap. And what you had to do is you had to get in line, and they would sell to you behind the counter, but they wouldn't put on the shelves. And from my understanding is the other outlet, Violin, in Orlando, had them in the bins, in the aisles, but people ate them up, and I don't know if there was like a little bit, you know, a tassel or whatever the case is, but this outlet decided to just discreetly put them behind the counter, so you had to purchase them that way, which is unique because I have really ever seen that. There was a point in time when Jordans were selling out, and when you do get the returns of some Jordans, they hold on to them because they're so far between that they'll get Jordans that they'll keep those Jordans in the front of the store. So when you walk in, you usually ask people, "Hey, what you got in the back?" Because they never got quantities like there are now to place in the bin. So that was the only time I saw that, and that was early outlet vlogging, and before I even outlet vlog, that's how it always been. And then around 2018, you remember when Jordan decided to just flood the market with Jordans, and you start seeing Jordan sit longer. And now they have full size runs at different outlets, different shoes, maybe the same shoe. You may see the same shoe in like every outlet, which is crazy. Like every shoe made it to every outlet in full size run. So that's
Yeah.
crazy. But Jordan's now being our unique situation, you're going to purchase stuff online. So it seems like back in the days where shoes were selling out, the only fundamental difference is we can't buy shoes from brick and mortar stores. We can only buy them online. So now it's like you don't know what's gonna sell or sit. Yeah, I mean, you can't go to the mall. Well, now you can, but back, within 2 months ago, you were just like, "Yo, am I able to get this shoe if I don't pull the trigger now?" And that's exactly what happened. Exactly what happened. However, Nike was clever though. They released stuff in certain quantity, so it appears to be sold out. You can call it, a fake sold out or a false sold out because they were selling shoes, some even Foot Lockers and the Champs. They were selling them in so much quantity because what happened? They
They
sell them
just
on Friday or Saturdays.
throttle them. A lot of retailers do
Yeah.
that.
So much so that I can name so many shoes that restock. There's DMP sixes restock. The Air Jordan fives, Fire Reds restock. Even the shoe I wanted that I thought was gonna be gone and escape me, those Gym Red 11, I'm sorry, Jordan 1 lows, restock so many times. So many
Cool
times.
Kicks makes a good point. He says they seem to be keeping them in the back. If you ask them, they'll give them to you. Sometimes
100%.
you don't see them in the front. You ask them, they have them in the back. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, we'll bring them out. I
The
got
thing
those."
is, you don't know. So a lot of stuff changed, and I think it's due to reselling here in my area. And I'm sure every county and city operate differently. This is all from my experience and my understanding, people I talk to. So this is not take it for what it's worth. Um, It used to be like, hey, the shoe's in the front. You walk in the store, you saw it like, oh, back then people were like, I'll pass. I don't need that shoe. And then most people like myself, like, oh, I wanted that shoe. What size is that? They'd be like, oh, it's 11. All right, yeah, let me get it. Even though I don't wear 11, but giving the just try to make this as a example. So they're going, all right, cool, boom. You have any more? Nope, they won't have no more because only you, your intention of asking is only to buy your size. But now that the StockX and the GOAT is in play, people don't care about their size. They can make a quick buck just being there. You got that in the size 8? Shoot for the smallest. They're like, yeah, we got size 8. That's the only size we have. I take it. They don't wear size 8. They could care less. They just want to resell it. That's the whole intent. So now, it's still, I used to put the phone number in my description, but I also was mindful that, you know how much times these people probably been harassed answering the phone. You got this, you got this. As my channel grow now, it went from maybe one person calling to then probably 12, and now you got 500 people trying to call that one store for a particular shoe. So I try to do my due diligence and say, hey, I got it at this store. But if you want the number, do your homework because I'm not gonna do it for you. I'm not gonna make it that easy. Because quite frankly, yeah, they're gonna get harassed. And back then you could do phone orders. So it's even so while they have them on the phone, yeah, I got this shoe in size 8. Okay, can you hold it? We can't hold shoes. Well, can I order it? And then they can order it on the phone, ship to your house, you Gucci. They take phone orders. It was easy. And we had a hack for that.
Yep.
Remember? When they stopped doing phone orders, my homie Benny came up with a hack, a workaround that worked. And they can and actually
You can
still
still
work to
use
this
it.
day.
Yeah, you can still
Yeah.
use it. Gift
Yeah.
cards, baby.
Yeah, gift cards. But some people are not in the know, and some employees may not be previous to that information or even go the mile and try to figure it out. But you can. I know one store particularly do it, and that's in Gainesville. And they offer it to me, so it wasn't something I asked of them. It's like, hey, if you want that shoe, I can do a phone order. I'm like, oh, you do that? She's like, yeah, cool.
I
That's
think
what's up.
today they're going to be a lot more accommodating. I think because of the landscape.
No, they're not. They're not. They start this. They're even more rigorous with the rules now. So back then, you can able to buy 10 shoes per model. They reduce it to 5 shoes per model to a certain amount. I think it's like 5 models, and you can't spend over X amount of dollars as well. So they're
Hmm.
cracking down. Again, that's just the behavior here in Orlando, and I can see why. We got 7 outlets in a 10-mile radius of each other. Oh, yeah. Is that right? 10-mile radius? Um, yeah. Yep. I don't think the furthest store for me is about roughly 14, 15 miles, but the closest store to me is about 5 miles. So yeah, if you tack on, 10 miles from there, I'm sure I can get there within 10 miles. So there's a lot of stores. I mean, there's stores walking distance from each other. The clearance on International and the Nike outlet, they're walking distance. So it creates more of a like a eating frenzy for people who trying to turn profit for these shoes. And I don't think Nike as a whole probably care about because money is money. It doesn't matter if it's coming from a legitimate consumer who want the shoe versus someone who want to resell it. Nike's selling it. That's their. But the behavior amongst themselves, you saw in that one video where you had the guy who like literally trying to hacksaw Jim Duggan me with his forearm, reaching over me for a shoe that I didn't even want.
I saw that video.
Yo, I just want to do a video. I just want to just peek the shoe, see if it's something worth recording.
He stiff
And
armed you, bro. He's like, psh.
yeah, and he's a regular. I know him, see him several times. Never conversed with him. Probably a great person. There's great people that resells. Who cares? But that's the point. That's the issue, though. Is just the people just greedy. They look out. I remember my first time being in a clearance store. This was the one before I moved to the Loop. And another employee told me like, "Hey, FYI, I heard they do Nike IDs here, and they do it on certain days. You might want to go there." So I was like, "Okay." I show up randomly. She told me about it. She put the little, whispered that in my ear in a sense. Not like it was a big secret, but at the time, not many people didn't know Nike IDs. And on top of that, they were selling them for like $40. You had Kobe Nike IDs, LeBron Nike IDs, KD's, Kyrie's. This is about 4 years ago, and you can buy all these for $39.
Mm-hmm.
The signature though, they consider Kobe and LeBron signature, so you can get one of those.
Listen, I bought 2 pairs of Northern Lights, Kobe's, for $35 a piece.
What?
I don't know what kind of sale they were running, but I bought both of them. Both of them, $35.
Those are
Now,
11s then, because the Northern Lights were in the 10s.
no, they weren't tens.
They were
Yeah.
the Kobe 11s, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, they glow in the dark
Yeah, I know. The green and black, like flayed from green to black or
to
something like
black.
that. Or
Yeah,
okay, I know exactly which ones
it's
those
dope.
are.
And then on the tongue, maybe next week I'll show them. On the tongue, there's like stars on them.
Mm.
I don't know. It's like it's engraved. Is it engraved? Yeah, it's engraved, and then behind the engraving, there's like little glow in the dark stars and stuff. It's pretty
Yeah,
dope.
yeah, yeah. You're right. Yeah, you're right. I remember that. Yep, they are. They are. But yeah. So guess what? If you want that shoe, even though when Kobe retired, they stopped doing his IDs. They did the ADs. They were no more signature 11, 12s. It was just 11 was the last known shoe he played in for his signature, and then they went to the ADs, which I think he didn't believe in retro in shoes. I think that's that part of it. He wanted to always revamp his shoe, make it better. Even the Pro Tools that came out,
Yeah,
he wanted
that
to
was
design to
his
be a little
idea.
better.
So he would do a retro, but it had to be a step above.
The previous,
You have to use new technology, better
hmm
material, so on and so forth.
yeah. So yeah, man. So that $39 shoe you bought, that signature shoe,
35.
35. Now is 74. And for one, they don't. I haven't seen a Kobe ID in the. I don't even know what they do with the Kobe IDs. LeBron don't even have signature shoes that you can ID anymore. They're all soldiers. The only IDs you would probably find is KD's,
KDs you could do.
possibly PG. Paul George has stepped on the scene, so you'll see his. Kyrie's always been there. But yeah,
And
in the
those are
very
dope.
which ones?
All of them. KD, Kyrie, and Paul George. I'll ID. I already have ID Kyrie's and the Paul George.
You got the PGs too. That's right. I did see the PGs that you had. They all
Yeah.
red joints. Were they all red or something?
Yeah.
Mm. But yeah, man. So Orlando, yeah, create it's not a good habitat for being cordial when you're trying to buy shoes, man. This is it's just not the good look. So that's why they cracked down. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you have one bad apple, man, it just ruin it for everybody. It used to be the mecca of fine shoes. That in Oregon. That's another good place. I don't know how. Or I would love to visit Oregon. That's on my bucket list. Try again at Nike store. That's a goal of mine. That's gonna happen eventually. It's on the bucket list. Probably. I don't know about 2020 though, but so much
Yo,
stuff.
you should come see me and we should drive up there, man. The drive is beautiful.
How long do you think that would take?
Probably pass through Mount Shasta. Uh, I think that's a live volcano. I'm not sure, but how long it would take? It would take quite a bit, a few hours.
Yeah, I'm down for that, man.
Yeah.
We can make that happen. That's not a problem. That we can. It's just
It
they
took
had
me
so much
6
stuff
hours just to get to the close to the border.
Border?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So imagine you got to keep going up north
Yeah, it's further up
to get
north.
to
Yeah,
Portland.
Oregon. Oh, you mean that's right, the city. You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. It's
But
way up
that's
there.
that's gonna happen though. We make a movie out of it, man. Our bucket list. You create a freaking movie out of that. Yo, mark my word, that's gonna happen, man. God willing. I don't think it's a hard obstacle to do. It's something that can be accomplished. It could probably be done relatively soon. We can make that happen. It's just that with COVID and how people are handling things, I don't want it to be half-assed. I want it to be like, you know what I mean? Like I want to have all my opportunities available. I don't want nothing to be cut in half. So when everything is normal or normalized, wherever the new normal is, and we can take full advantage and use our potentials to make this happen, I'd rather do that versus like, oh, you can only look at the list and we'll let you know what shoes we have and we'll wait outside and we'll bring to you like takeout. Like, nah, I want to go inside and experience it. I don't want to
Let's
be
ask the question: Who in the comments would like to see us document a road trip, a sneaker road trip?
to Oregon.
Nitty, myself, and Dose. If Dose is down,
Those got the longest travel.
yeah, he could fly and meet us halfway.
Whoa,
Or something.
we all gotta fly.
That's true. Definitely,
We all gotta fly. I
we're
don't
all
think we're
over
gonna
the
get there
place.
any other
Yeah,
way.
for sure. I was just wondering who would like to see that.
Yeah, like a mini doc. Man, let me get back to some of these comments, man. I've been running my mouth a lot, man.
I
It's kind
think
of
what's
hard
pretty
when we got
cool is the comments they're speaking with it, amongst each other.
look this up. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
happens because I ain't paying them no attention, man. Let me roll backwards, man. I'm gonna start from the bottom, man. Oregon is fire. You need to get an invite to get into the employee store. I lost mine at the time I went. Not tax and everything was one half price from retail. Memphis or Oregon, yeah. So I heard about the Memphis store. I heard that it doesn't have as much love as the Oregon store, the Portland store. I'm aware of the employees, but I'm well vested with Nike in the sense of the outlet. So there's people that may look out for me or can and offer to look out when time is needed. So salute to them. Appreciate it for giving me the opportunity to do so if when that opportunity arises. So that I knew um, regarding an employee store. What are your grills, bro? I'm sitting on the Derek Jeter 11s. You got the Jeter's 11 highs because the 11s were everywhere. The lows, the 11 lows were
11 lows.
everywhere.
Yeah.
The ones, if you got the ones, those are unique in a sense, man. Those prices are going crazy. I ain't think I'm gonna have that shoe. Um, Northwest is the best. I don't know, man. I got some friends in Washington. I conversed with the beach, and I went to visit Benny in San Fran. We took me to the beach, man. That water was cold, so I can't say it's the best. I like going to the beach. For it to be considered best, I gotta have the best of everything. The food, you know what I mean? The weather, the beaches. I ain't about to catch hypothermia,
They're
man. So I go
beautiful,
swimming
man.
in there.
But most people out here when they hit the water, they're wearing wetsuits.
Yeah, exactly. They got wetsuits on, man. Alan, which Nike store in Orlando is the best? So that's a question I get all the time, and the answer I'm gonna give you is not the one you want, but it's simple as the best one is where you find the best deals, and that could be any store at any given time at any hour within the minute. This time I just walk in the store. Those LeBron 17s, the most recent stuff that I didn't foresee to be in that store. I was in that store like a week prior, and boom, it just popped up. I was back going to get my LeBron's icons, my size. 'Cause I neglected that shoe for so long. It's like, yo, me finally gonna pick that shoe up, and that's all 11s in there for 111. There's been times I went back to the Nike store and I got the Cyber One, just sitting on the shelves. Nobody wanted them. It was a size 11, so I copped it. That was at a clearance store. I give you three locations, three different random shoes, random day, random hour. I was just at the right place at the right time. Timing and opportunity. So I can't say one's the best. Now, if you're looking for cheap prices, the clearance store. But right now, the clearance store, all prices are final. So there's no returns there. Just keep that in mind. But they usually have great deals. Also, the clearance store is no longer offering discounts currently. I don't know if this is something in the near future, but you're not getting additional discounts. The actual Nike factory stores is offering discounts on top of their already low prices. So, picks one, whatever is convenient for its location and whatever you're willing to visit. If you like your shoes in a box, go to the factory. If you like your shoes, you don't care, you just want the shoes, go to the clearance because they don't offer you no boxes. At least with no lids, that is.
Also, which one of them usually carry B grades? Because there's one that has B grades all the time. You see the tongues
Any
marked and
store.
stuff. Oh, they
Yeah,
all.
yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, they don't discriminate. And quite frankly, I even challenged. Like I went to the Brooklyn factory store, got the 11 cap and gown, still got them. Then had with a box. The box didn't come with the slide out. They came with the Jumpman foil lid. Well, the Jumpman full guy on the box. So generic Jordan box. That shoe don't come in that box. They offered it. They said it was a B grade. The box could be a B grade in the sense that it came with the original packaging, but the shoe is flawless.
We don't care about that.
Nah. I mean, like, who's that meticulous to look at your shoe? Oh, your stitching is off. Unless you're wearing some obvious fakes and people questioning you about your legitimacy of wearing authentic shoes. They may pander a little bit longer, but for the most part, B grades are essentially good shoes, just not to Nike standard, and that's how they let you know what they're willing to set. So, which could say true to their standard because if they're giving you shoes that looks and feel as the original and stuff that they accept as non B grades, that means that the standard is pretty high because a lot of B grades, if I own any, are are pretty good shoes. And the only other one I know that's B grade I have in my collection are the Mellow 13s, and that was obvious for reasons that the shoe dye issues with the yellow turns red. That's an obvious reason to, cancel that shoe or potentially send it to the outlets due to the quality assurance with the color. Let's see, Alan. Yeah, it makes sense. You live by UCF. Oh, you out there? Yeah, you got to hike, man. Hella Jordan 6 pairs joints. We're at my local Nike outlet the other day. Which one? Oh, hella six. Which six though? Which six? OT, Ren, Carl. You ever gonna go to the Skechers outlet asking for a friend? No, hell to the no. I won't waste your time or my time. Unless there's a niche for it, I'm sure there's people out there. The Kim Kardashian fans, they're out there probably like, let me see what shoes Kim wearing this, and they probably watch that. He says Charlotte is whack, but I found a couple of things. John Elias Blacks for 129 with 20% off. The Concord Mills. Yeah, that's in my outlet as well. Did I visit? I don't think I visited the outlet, the Charlotte version, on my way back. Cool Kicks. People who said the Northwest is the best ain't seen some of the honeys at the beach in the Floridas. Yeah, exactly, man. You gotta go to Miami. You're looking for, well, I think. Let me just shut up. Dude, I'm a DJ Khaled. That comment. No, no. Yeah, when you saw that, DJ Khaled, when the girls started twerking on his video, he was doing a live stream.
I didn't see it.
Yeah. So I'm scrolling back up, man, because I know I missed a tons of comments. Memphis, Oregon, we already talked about that. Nitty, where my grills? Jada Low Levens, we talked about. If you got the highs, salute to you. If you got the lows, they're available. Sure, roughly around retail. Maybe not. Maybe they went up in price. Oregon is fire. You need to get an invite. Yeah, we talked about that. Did you get? Just did an ID on KD13s. I had an ID concept for the 12s. I didn't pull the trigger, and they.
We lost you, Nitty.
Yo, am I there? Am I
Yeah,
here?
yeah, yeah. You're back,
Okay. My
man.
my my apologies, man.
It's all right. Got to get that internet checked out. Oh, you're freezing up again, my man.
Where a whole store is under $50 at. I missed the original clearance store on 192. Yeah, man. That's the ones that had the Travis Scotts. Uh, Nitty know the wrestling move. Oh yeah, the Hassall Jim Duggan. Yeah, man. That's a big wrestling fan. I started watching wrestling a good minute ago. Yeah, man. Anything else, Benny? I know we talked about a lot about, my passion, the outlets, what I do there.
No, you know what?
Nitty, you died. I'm alive, man. I'm back.
Yeah, you're back. You're back. Um,
Yeah, I got the speds
it's
from Cool
it's
Kicks.
interesting time. It's
Yep.
interesting times. Me and the wife got in the mail some cloth masks that you can buy now from retailers and stuff, and it's interesting, that now that we have to wear masks all the time when we go out. Oh, you got yours too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was looking around. I was perusing the internet in the sneaker world, and I came across this these designers. A designer reimagined iconic Nike and Adidas sneakers or whatever. He's making masks, and I think I sent you an image. You should see
Yeah.
it populate here pretty soon.
I remember that.
What do you think about that? Flipping the
I think
sneakers.
that's yeah with Snake because
Yeah.
remember we talked to Freehand Profit when we was at the Sneaker Con in San Fran.
But he does like the whole
He does but it's still a
mask.
mask though because he adds the tubes so you can breathe in and out. He actually attached that to the actual shoe on top of that.
Oh wow! So he was
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah. Yeah.
He was ahead
So
of the
he
game.
he was he proceeded this yo. So I like it. It's a different iteration of it, and obviously it's practical for today. It's actually something that could be used in a sense. I like stuff that's reimagined, man. It just shows people thinks outside the box. There's always a application for every need, man. Sometimes you got to make it, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Sometimes
for
you got
sure.
to make it. Now, the the financial question is, were you willing to sacrifice a pair of shoes just for that? You know what I mean? Because a mask is dollars on pennies, bro. You can get a mask for 20 cents, maybe $1 if you want to be splurgy, and if you want to design a mask, maybe 10. Are you willing to take a $50 to $100 shoe just to do that? And is that practical because that's leather? So is he
You
also
know, there's gonna
like
be levels
re-
just like there is with everything else, right? But
true?
I'm thinking, you know, it's probably gonna be the new normal, um, which is pretty awkward, but it is a new normal. I mean, you're seeing it all over. And I spent some time in Asia, and out there it's pretty normal to wear a mask. Um, you see it all over. I mean,
Well,
but
Asia had to go through what we're currently going through for them to start wearing masks. They had
it
the
actually was before that.
SARS.
I was there before that, and they still wore masks. It wasn't a necessarily fear of, you know, getting a virus or sick from someone else. It
Mm.
was smog, you know, the pollution in the air and stuff like that.
Oh, so that's what started them wearing it.
I believe so, yeah.
Got it.
But nonetheless, it's normal over there, and now it's gonna be normal in a lot of other places around the world. And I think it's interesting to see designers taking the shoes and repurposing them for masks to make them cool, you know?
Yeah. I wonder whether applications are out there that people's considering doing masks.
Uh,
Like we got shoes with I seen people do with socks. I seen people do their shirts, but and
yeah,
then they use bandanas. But what else is out there? There's probably some stuff that we haven't thought of yet. I'm like, that makes
yeah.
sense.
I needed a quick cloth mask, and I cut the sleeve off the shirt, and
Hey,
it worked.
y- you want to see something that was reimagined? I'm gonna send it to you before I send it to the chat, yo. Oh man,
Oh,
yo. Somebody actually, I didn't know what it was until somebody hit me up in the comments. Like, Frank is the type of guy that will wear this, and I was like, what is he talking about? Um, and I had to look it up. It's something that's reimagined, bro. I'm gonna see if you could. I'm gonna send it to you. I want you to post it in the chat.
Gronk says those masks look like they belong in Mortal Kombat. It's true.
Oh
It's
yeah,
true.
right.
It's so true. Yeah, yeah. Those are like Scorpion, Sub Zero, Reptile, all those cats.
Just name all the characters that wear masks in Mortal Kombat.
I can't do that.
All right,
There's
I'll help you
so
out.
many.
Smoke.
Yes, that's it. That's everybody. Smoke,
No,
Scorpion, Sub
Reptile.
Zero, Reptile.
There's a red cat.
Is there a
What's the
red
red
one?
cat? Yeah.
I don't remember the red one.
Chat room, help him out.
It's funny because I have uh, Mortal Kombat 11. That's a pretty cool game. But now you're playing with Terminator and RoboCop. It's crazy.
Okay, I think I found it. If this guy got one too, oh man, but I'm gonna. Oh man, yo. When I saw this, I nearly died when I saw this. Like, yo, people are just so clever, yo. I'm not saying I will rock this, but okay. Let me um let me see. I'm gonna send you the image, and then when you get it, we'll talk about it. I want to make sure I get a good image, yo. Actually, it was a video. Can you play videos?
Video? Yeah, I
Yeah.
could play video.
All right. Here we go. I'm gonna send you the little short snippet video. Maybe I could put it in the chat, yo. Yeah, let the chat see it too as well. So I'm gonna send it to you first, then I'm gonna send it to the chat. Or we could play it for you, chat. Whatever make you feel happy. Um,
You sent it
oh,
to
I'm
me?
not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. I sent it to the group. I'm not sure if you got the. I'm not sure if you got the link. Let me know if you get that. I can send it to you in Skype as well.
Nah, I don't need it there.
I eat. Yeah, it was ridiculous when you see the title, right? Like, yo, like what? Who thought of
What
this?
are you setting me up for, man?
Nothing, bro. I'm just like, yo, would you rock this?
It's an outfit? Oh, it's
No,
a
I just sent
mask,
you the
isn't it?
link. Just read the title. The title says it all.
Yankee with.
just post it, yo. Just
Okay.
go ahead and play the video, yo. Hey, chat, I'm gonna send it to y'all as well if y'all wanna. You got well, damn. If you watch it on your phone, it sucks for you because you're gonna have to get redirected. I can let Benny play it in the chat, man. Let me know if you guys was willing to rock this. Man, I lost my chat. Where you guys at, man? Where y'all at? Where my chat is at? Where my chat is at? We got the real live front to back. I'm still looking for y'all, man. Where y'all at? All right, here we go. All right, chatties. That's corny as hell. I don't know why I said that. While you post that, we'll wait for you to post that before we start talking about it, man. Let me see what people say in the comments, man. What they saying about what the Nitty Gang is talking about. Hard fire.
You want me to play the audio too, or just mute it?
Nah, you can just show it. The audio just nah. You don't got. Oh man. Oh man. Those designer Nike masks looks whack. Yeah, man, Kyle. Those Nike employees, all of them get designer masks. Well, then they get the Nike masks, not for resale. I wonder if Nike would sell them, but I feel like almost be a smack in the face to be capitalizing on the pandemic, right? So I don't know if they would sell it. They'd be reaching if they do. I mean, I will feel. I won't feel any kind of way, but I will see people will say they try to capitalize. Scorpion. He did say Scorpion Ninja Style with the T-shirt. Nope. Oh yeah, Noob Sebit. Yeah, that's right. What color was he? I hope I said his name. Noob Sabat. Let's see. Noob Sabat. Let me see what color he was. He was gray. Was he in the original Mortal Kombat though? I was in the Kombat 2. 93.
I
Wow.
put the video up. You want me to
Put the video up.
Yeah, hit play real quick.
All right. Go
I
ahead.
haven't
Let me
seen
see
it yet.
these
We're
up.
seeing it all for the first time.
All right, yo. Let me go into the live stream. I don't see the live stream, but go ahead and play it.
No, of
They'll
course,
catch
of course
that.
not. No audio. Oh,
No
this
audio.
guy's rocking a New York fitted hat with no brim. Bro,
Yeah. Somebody wrote in the comments like,
stop.
yo, Frank's the cat that will rock a
Yo,
fitted hat,
you
a
would do
Yankee
that.
fitted with no brim. I was like, what? What's he talking about? And I had to Google it. Yeah, what do you mean? Yo, people are so clever. They're like to make up some silly stuff. So this cat had a old fitted
Yo,
hat with no brim, yo. You gotta play it. Yo, they
oh,
was clowning him,
that
yo.
was funny. You did
Yo,
that.
will y'all rock that? Yo, will y'all rock that? Fitted cap, no brim, no brim. Will you rock that, Benny?
Negative.
Whose man is that? Yo, Yankee
Negative.
with no brim, yeah.
That's like a.
Yo, that is a hard pass, yo.
Oh
Oh man,
man. You know what though? Nah, negative. It's not gonna happen.
there's no purpose,
There's
right? It's
no
like running a Monica. What do you call those things that the Jews wear?
a yarmulke.
The yarmulke. Yeah, it's like one of those.
Nah, that's different, bro. That's way different.
Well, in a sense, it's
This
round.
looks more like a Scully
Nah, ain't no
or
beanie.
I don't know.
I think the beanie is the one with the ball on top.
El
That's the
Gronk says
difference.
the brim is on layaway. He has it.
Silent style. Dun, dun.
Wow.
Wow, yeah. But somebody wrote that about me, yo. What I'm talking about, because I go through the comments, I try to reply to everybody. So when I saw that, I was puzzled. Because a lot of people write in shorthand, right? They're like in and out, boom. So I thought, like, what's he saying? And I had to read. I was like, Yankee hat with no brim.
Yeah, they said that
Like Yankee. I'm like,
Wu Tang Clan would wear it. I don't think so, man.
I don't
They're
think so.
so fashion forward. This couldn't be
Nah,
one of
hell
them
nah.
things.
That's like chopping your 6-inch Tim boots in half. Just have a low Tim. Like just buy yourself a low Tim, a low
I
cut
mean,
Tim.
back in the days, they put me onto shoes that I probably would never, you know, I don't know. I would never wear if it wasn't for them, the Wallabies. But because of them, I
Wallabies.
have a few pairs.
Yeah, I actually don't own any Wallabies.
Have you ever
But
had
yeah,
a pair?
nah, never. I like the style, but I bought the, well, they were Clarks.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
but there are other brands that create Wallabies,
Yeah, but
and
nah, Clark is the original.
yeah,
They owe Wu Tang a check.
yeah, just how like Jay-Z and them put Cristal on the map,
Yep. Oh, they
and that
killed
fool
him
had to
too.
go and say,
They
huh?
finished him.
Oh yeah, of course they did, because the fool
Yeah.
went and said that, and it's like, oh really? Okay.
Adidas owes Run DMC a check.
They did. Well, yeah, they took a chance on him.
They gave they oh they
Yeah.
I thought it was just them on their own.
My Adidas. They
That's
took a chance on him.
way after, right?
I didn't live in that era,
I
but
think it was way after they did all that
I'm
everything they did.
sure they got some form of incentives, whether it's at the time or later on,
That was the
because they on
B boy
t-shirt.
outfit.
Hmm?
That was the B boy outfit.
Yeah,
Break dances.
classics.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of stuff that rappers influence um the behavior of the consumers, man. Back then, it was no influencers. They were called rappers. You know what I mean? Because they influenced everybody, the athletes. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The youth. They influenced a lot. What up? Snoop with Tommy Hilfiger. Really? I know Trick with Polo. Trick always rap about polo gear. I don't remember Snoop with Tommy though.
I don't know,
Do
cause
wrestling
Tommy's
even
still
about
hot. You still see it popping up. You know.
Tommy Hilfiger?
Yeah. I think I saw. I mean, I
Yes.
actually still have a couple Hilfiger jackets.
Yo, yeah, I wish
Chris
because
Brown
but
had him in his had Hilfiger jackets in his video. That's way after that whole thing with Snoop.
oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know how much. The only person I know, actually, I don't know no urban person that promoted Tommy. Who promoted Tommy back then? Do you
You
think of anyone?
Wu Tang?
No, like endorsed Tommy as in like, yo, mess with Tommy,
Nah,
get off
nobody.
the strength. Yeah, because I know like I'm talking about rap about it. How Wu Tang rap about Wallabies. How Nelly rocked by Air Force Ones. Even though Nelly wasn't in the face, was the face of Air Force Ones. That was before them. It was like Jay Z and DJ Clark Kent. The other cast is a rock. That's
Nah,
why they call Uptown.
Air Force One was a Uptown. Yeah,
Correct.
that's not something he
That was
created or
well,
made
not
hot.
sense of creation, product, whiteboard creation, but create a culture for it.
Yeah,
Um, I can't think of any other G Unit with the Reeboks, Jay Z with the S. Dot Carters.
yep.
They but Alton came first, so it was an athlete
I had two
first.
pairs of the G Unit sneakers.
Kill yourself.
That's not nice.
Yeah. Let me not say that because that quote would be used later on in the future against me. Ball in the budget said. Snoop Tommy Hilfiger does wrestle live in Valley. I do not know. Snoop was the first. I didn't know that. The mill says an Adidas check would bounce. It would. I'm not sure what that means. An Adidas check would bounce. Well, yeah, exactly. How much? Yeah, you're right. I get what you're saying. Grand Puma, you're right. You're right. Made by Harlem. Wu Tang, you're right. Old Tommy and Polo coming back again for high dollars. Crazy. What's even crazy is I still got some of my old Tommy gear too. I got the Bahama, like the Hawaiian style Tommy gear. I got a shirt from
Did
'99.
Polo ever actually fall off though? Because you
Nah,
had
hold up.
those, those diehard New Yorkers with the I think they're called low lives, right?
What's that?
They would
Describe
like
that.
they would like meet up in the city. I mean, you might have to Google this, but or YouTube search for Polo low life New Yorkers or whatever, and you might see them battling. They'll come out and it's like, you ain't got this sweater from this year and this month came out for this season or whatever.
Mhm.
And they'll wear like everything Polo, from the boxers to the socks to the shoes to hats. Like,
Yo, he's not lying. That's actually a movement. Yo, it's called. There's a documentary on it. Low Lives documentary trailer.
oh, for real?
Yeah.
Wow.
The,
See,
the secret history of Low Life crew complex. I put the link in the chat for those who want to read up on that. I didn't know that was a thing. That's what's crazy about it. Because back then, we had our selected urban wear. You know what I mean? Before Puffy with the Sean John and for Jay Z with the Rockefeller, we had to wear the Tommies, we had to wear the Nauticas, we had to wear the polo gear. And there's only a few handful like urban designers, Car Kanai. Then we had Cross Colors. Remember Major Damage? and then U's. Those were
Mm-hmm.
made for urban people, like
Fubu.
specifically. Huh?
Fubu.
Before Fubu. This is way before Fubu.
Oh yeah.
Even though Fubu was a thing, but Fubu wasn't mainstream until it was endorsed by LL Cool J. And that was early 2000. I'm talking about like early 90s, probably late 80s, early 90s. The Cross Colors, the Carcanized, Major Damage. What was the other one I used? Jeans. There was actually a brand called Used Jeans. I don't know the actual parent company, but the brand of the jeans was called Used, and it was Distress. What we know as today is Distress. That's how
Mm-hmm.
Used was. Major Damage was similar to that same style. It was like those two jeans were in that same genre. So if you wanted that, you mess with that. But other than that, we had to wear Wranglers, Lees. It wasn't even Levi's, Lees. Lees. Remember Lees Are Played Out song? Lees Are Played Out. Come
Nah,
on. I don't know if it's a parody. It
I
was
don't
probably a parody.
remember.
You remember that?
Yo,
But
Made by
now,
Harlem says I'm a low head, so
oh,
he's
that's
probably
what's up.
got lots of polo. And yo, the aftermarket value for a lot of these clothing, for a lot of this clothing that that we're
Can
talking
go,
about
right?
is super high.
Yo, that's what's up, man. And what I was gonna say about that real quickly is I like the fact compared to when I grew up with seeing those clothes that I couldn't afford, and now it's like you can go back in time if you found that you were G, like you have stuff that's timeless.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can always wear that. Back then you wear what it is and you got rid of it. No one would think it will outlive the time we're currently in. Like no one thought like people are going back and buying old vintage T-shirts. You know what I mean? Like the NASCAR T-shirts. That's a thing. That is like a thing. Like people buy old NASCARs where we wash our cars with. Oh shoot, nobody's wearing this shirt. We got those shirts free. You're the fifth person that walked in the store today. Here's a NASCAR or marble shirt or camo shirt. And people are like, I don't want them and wash the car with it. I did if I was offered one of those. Now that's the thing, man. People go thrifting just for that, just to get the uniqueness of an old vintage tee. And God forbid it's never been worn. Oh man, that's people go crazy. They go ham after that. And I appreciate that because um everyone's different. If you can pull
Mm-hmm.
gear out from the 80s, the 90s, you're gonna look different. You're
Yo,
gonna look
I
different.
still have I was big into Nautica. I just want to be different, stand out a little bit. My brothers were wearing polo and Hilfiger, my cousin and stuff. And I had a lot of Nautica, and I still have some of my Nautica gear, like the jacket with the Nautica on the side. Uh, that was fire. Um, oh, I had a old school Perry Ellis bubble jacket that was dope back in the days when that was hot, when that was in
What was
style.
it?
The bubble jackets.
Yeah,
You
but who
remember when
made it though?
Perry Ellis?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
Perry
had
Ellis
a
was big too.
reversible. It was dope,
Yeah.
man. Clothing back then was different, but
Yeah,
yeah.
old concert tees. You're right too, El Gronk. That's
Mm-hmm.
something. South Pole, I never got into it. That was more 2000. The South Pole, the Fubu. Fubu was
2000.
late 90s,
Southpaw was
early.
the 90s, bro.
South Pole, really? I
Yeah.
thought it didn't hit mainstream until.
Mm-mm. 90s. I remember
Yeah.
97.
Oh yeah, Boss. You're right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Chief. I'm sorry.
That's it too, boss. That's
Boss.
another
I
one.
remember Boss. Used to be big. Yeah. Carcanine. Yes. Yes. I even got a Carcanine sweater, man. Actually, Benny helped me get that. I was like, yo, I'm looking for this sweater in the medium. He contacted his consultant. He's like, yo, I found it cheap and in your size. I sent the
I
link and I
know. I
copped
was
that.
kind of low key. I was jealous a little bit because I wanted one too.
Yo,
Just to
that
make.
sweater is
It was the
dope. And
same
it's
one that
big.
Pac wore.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, it was the exact same one that Pac wore. The
Oh,
purple one.
yeah, Pop. You're right, because he did endorse Carcanine back then.
Yep.
Oh man, made by Harlem say Mecca.
Oh, Mecca. Yeah. NY. Yeah, NYC.
Yeah. No, NYC is different. That's a Nishi. A Nishi. They call
Anichi.
it NYC. It really stands for NYC, but it's pronounced Anishi.
Yeah, but you're crazy if you
Enycee.
walk around these streets talking about Anichi or
I
whatever.
said
You
it.
just
I
said
pronounced it
NYC.
Anishi. Yeah, I never knew that.
You just
I
found
never
out
knew.
right now in this in
No,
this
no, no, no.
video.
I found out later on. I found out later on. That's my story. Echo. Yeah,
Yeah,
any Echo?
Echo.
I had a jersey, a thick jersey, like a sweater jersey, bro. That jersey was thicker than some of my thicker sweaters. That's how thick that jersey. And it says Echo on the patch. It was patched on. It was 76, I believe. That was crazy. South Pole was the 90s. Pure Player. What about that? You rock that?
No, I don't think so.
You can find that in Demos. Some of y'all remember Demos, or maybe that was a south.
No, I think that was just that store, Gainesville.
Nah, what you mean?
Demo?
It was beyond Gainesville. It was Gainesville. It was Orlando. It was in a few malls.
It's Jimmy Jazz.
Data Supreme. What about that? Remember that? I don't remember. I never messed with it, but I do remember it. Fubu jerseys, 05. I
Come to
remember
think
that.
of it, there was a lot of urban clothing
There were.
brands out
There
there.
were.
Yeah.
But it got crazier. Like right now, if you go into some of these unique or these boutique stores, it's all over the place.
But
There's no more
it's all
shine.
vintage. They're not doing new stuff, right?
Who's this?
Those unique stores you're talking about, they're carrying all vintage stuff.
No, they're not. They're there's the opposite. They're carrying random stuff that people I've never heard of. Like you and I could both create a clothing company and then get them to distribute it for us. Hey man, you mind throwing my clothing in here? I give you 5,000. Boom, to sell it locally. Like you can bring I'm not saying that's gonna be the norm, but I'm sure if I was somebody of relevance to some
Yo,
of these
how we
people,
left out Fat Farm and Iceberg?
Fat Farm, you're right.
How we left those out?
Iceberg.
I see him right now in the comments.
Yeah.
Iceberg and Fat. You had
Yeah.
Jay-Z, Russell Simmons.
Yeah, Russell Simmons primary. Actually, Russell Simmons had a stake in Fat Farm. If it was not his
It
primarily.
was his. It's his
Okay.
clothing.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I think it was Ralph Lauren that helped him put it together.
Interesting. Iceberg with the cartoon caricatures on there.
Yep.
The Daffy Ducks. I remember Jay-Z talk about that a lot.
And
That was a thing of the late 80s,
then
early
you
90s.
saw it kind of come back with Lot 29.
Lot 29 seen that. Lot 29 wasn't that distributed by Fubu? I think that somebody had their hands with Lot 29. I don't think it was a primary brand. It was a sister company to one of these primary companies.
I'm not
I have
sure,
to
but
fact.
they had a lot of the comic characters, not comic, but cartoon characters.
Cartoon.
You
yeah.
saw Dipset. Joel Santana was rocking Lot 29.
Oh, got it. Let me see.
It's interesting. Starter jackets.
Yeah. Somebody also brought up Vocal, which was Nelly joint.
My older brother had a dope North Carolina starter jacket. I think that thing would be worth like $1 billion right now. It's so dope.
Yeah, I had one too. I had a red one, Yankee. Man, I'm going beside myself because I still got a lot of clothes from the late '90s. You know when we wear baggy stuff when we was in high school and whatnot. You have it. So I got a lot of stuff from the '90s, early 2000, and I still hold on to it. I got my Jordan sweater, my UNC Jordan sweater when the 11s first, or roughly around when the 11s dropped. Extra large. I still got my polo gear, my Tommy Hilfiger shirts. From around that era, I got all my Sean John jeans, but that was later, 2005 and beyond. I still got.
Tell whoever hasn't seen it, they can go back and watch it. But you did a video
South Pole.
showing all your Sean John jeans, and
I did.
Diddy actually made a comment on it, right?
Yeah, so I did this before I think I was like 5,000 subs maybe at that. I did a collection video of my Sean John jeans. And I posted, so all my posts get distributed on Twitter, whatever platform I want to, submit it to. So not only got posted on YouTube, it also got submitted on Twitter. So Sean John account not only watched my video, but also retweeted my tweet, like Sean John collection, what I thought was dope, man, back then. Yeah, man. So you never know who's following you, man, watching you. You never know, man. Now I forgot I had I think I had like 30-something pairs, bro. 37 pairs, and I had shirts too as well. That video was long. I think it was like 30 minutes, man. I ran through that video.
It's still up?
Matter of fact, yeah, all my videos are still up. I don't think I took anything down except for my very first ever video.
I remember that.
I think this might be still up, to be honest with you. I don't know, but yeah. Let me see if I can find that video. But yeah, he retweeted my video though, which was cool. I was like, yo, mom, I made it. She's like, chill out. You need to keep making videos. Yo, man, we've been rocking for how long, man? We've been rocking for a minute.
No, you tell me.
Minute.
It's been over an hour.
Buck 19.
Doesn't look like Dose is coming back.
Yo, Dose is sleeping right now. He listening to us in the background, but we put him to sleep. Because, he's not here to run his mouth. I know, Dose, you listening.
Oh yeah, he's
Yo,
definitely listening.
yo, Yankee fitted, no brim. Yo, people think of everything, man. Nothing. It's nothing. As soon as you think every rock is overturned, nah. There's some rocks that still close. It when like a year from now, you like, what the hell? I never thought of that. That's crazy. That's ridiculous.
Hey, his head was warm.
Yo, bro, he might as well wear one of those. What do you call them again? Monica's.
Nah,
With the
because it's small. The yarmulke.
bro, Yamaka.
Uh oh. Uh oh, Nitty. We lost you. Doesn't look like Nitty's in the.
I'm back, y'all.
Oh, you're back.
Man, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just switched to my screen
Apologize.
real quick until you came back.
He
You
still got
gotta
the
get
velour
you,
Sean John sweatpants.
you
I
gotta
wear
get that
kids
internet
with.
checked out, homie.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I could do with the internet. Yo, it's 12 o'clock. East Coast?
Yeah, it's not over here.
Man,
It's 9 o'clock over here. You wanna
man.
you wanna end the show, end the stream, come back
Yeah,
next
we
week.
about to. Yeah, we'll be back. Actually, we'll try to be on time. Maybe we should name our podcast Always on Time. Because yeah,
Always on time,
always on time,
never
yo.
late.
Yeah, never late.
Always
Because we
always
never.
late, but always on time.
Yeah, exactly. And then the Ja Rule song.
I have no idea.
Always on time. What you mean? That's
Oh
why
yeah,
you're a
yeah, yeah, yeah.
50 fan. With
Ashanti.
Santa, yeah.
Yep.
Always
Well,
on
I do
time.
have a show and tell.
Oh, that's right. Let's go through the segment.
All right, let's just cut that in.
Let's
Got
do
a
that.
little show and tell, and so basically, this is a Jordan 20.
Who you showing that to? Because we don't see it. I
You
don't see it.
They see it, you don't see it
I'm
yet.
looking at the chat.
Be patient.
Oh,
Be
okay.
patient. You know there's a delay. You know how live broadcasting works, homie. So, anyways, this is a Jordan
Oh,
20.
show and tell. You even got the little.
Most people,
uh, Oh, shoot. I see
yeah,
what you did there.
most people probably don't like this shoe, but I really like this shoe.
What's
This
that,
is OG.
21?
This is the Jordan 20. It's got
Is that the
laser.
20?
Yeah, the 20.
Okay.
This is the bread colorway. I think Tinker designed this shoe off of his motorcycle. I think the inspiration came from Jordan's motorcycle because you see it looks like
Ask for his feedback.
kind of
It's
look
not
like
what Jordan likes. We don't care what you like, Tinker.
yeah, but it's got the laser. This is like pretty much Jordan's history right here. I'm pretty sure there's videos out there describing every single thing on this shoe, like every single laser inscription or whatever. But there's a Jordan 1 right there. It's got a lot of cool things, a lot of cool elements. And I think this was the first time they used the pods.
The pods.
Yeah.
What year did that came out?
I think it was 2007.
Yeah, because I got the 21s. You're right, because the 21s also got both the zoom and the pods,
Yeah.
so it could be true. You could be right, my
So
man.
yeah, I think it was 2007, but the inside of the shoe in here feels like, I don't know, it feels like satin maybe. It's real smooth.
It's quilted.
Uh, is it quilted? I don't think it's quilted. It's got some kind of texture to it, stitching to it, but yeah, it feels smooth like satin. But this shoe is
Alright.
pretty dope, man. It fits well. You can play ball in it. Have you ever had a pair of these?
Negative.
Never. Yeah.
I
Nate
never saw him in person.
Nate Robinson actually rocked these a lot. You see him playing in them.
Oh, sorry for him. Hope he didn't break his ankle.
It says it takes 30 minutes to put him on.
Really?
Yeah. But they were pretty cool when they came out. I think the patent leather, the technology, the strap, the way, I don't know. It's I like it when they push the design forward, you know, and also technology with the pods and stuff. So I thought that was really interesting. You definitely stay locked down in this shoe for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to find them on StockX, and
Yeah, this is a
they
shoe. This is
don't
like
even
an
exist.
underrated shoe. You don't see it a lot. I remember when they first came out. My cousin and I went to the store and we bought them at the same time. But we got the black and white pair.
Yeah, I see the black and white one.
I don't have that one anymore, but I have this one.
Okay, I did find a
But
laser. It's called the Jordan 20 OG Stealth.
yeah, but
Maybe,
I do like
yeah.
to keep some of the unique shoes that a lot of people don't talk about. It's like a little strap up here
Look at
for
the
your
cooking.
laces to lock them in so they don't come apart. It's really cool. And then people, I used to see people wear them in the courts with the strap like backwards, and I think some people even used to cut the strap, which is interesting.
I
But
would. I'm not a strap
um,
guy.
yeah,
They
the
make
strap is
lows in those
actually
too,
a
right?
little bit annoying. You know,
Yeah.
it is annoying, but nonetheless, it's a cool shoe. It's probably
Uh,
I think it's a great performance shoe, but it's also like fashion forward, like high fashion almost with the patent leather. You know, like the 11
yeah.
and all this laser stuff going on. This strap right here, if you ever get a chance, look it up. This thing right here tells a story.
Okay.
It has everything to do like with Jordan's history. But yeah, that was my show and tell for today, man.
All right, I thought you had another one, man. Show 'em- you don't got those eights with you?
Oh yeah, I guess not
Oh,
a
you
show and tell,
forgot.
but an honorable mention.
A pickup, a most recent pickup, since
Most
you don't have
recent
a channel to show your pickups.
most recent pickup. All
Yeah.
right, here we go. Bam. Check these out.
I guess I gotta wait for that image too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, well you got my video. So this basically is the poor man, we the best. No, I'm just kidding. Nah. A lot of your YouTubers, I mean your followers know about this shoe. You know about this shoe. But what's different about this shoe than the one you see in stores that a lot of people left behind is this one is the Chicago version.
Hmm. How so? How so, Sway?
How, how so, Sway? So on the back, you got the Nike Air in the back, but it's not Nike Air. It's just Nike, and then on the bottom it says Shy. So it's
All
pretty dope.
right.
But what's interesting is I'm pretty sure some of the people in the comments heard you call me Cheech a couple times. So Chi is my nickname. So
Cheech.
if you put
All
both
right.
shoes together, you get Chi, and that's my nickname.
All right. That's what's
The
up.
whole fam actually calls me that, but
Not you guys.
now,
Don't dare call him that.
nah, I don't care.
Or they're gonna start calling you that just to
Chi
annoy me and you. It
yeah.
doesn't bother me.
It's my name, bro. The whole family calls me that. You got golfers out there, Chichi Rodriguez. I guess it's just something they gave
Oh,
me. 'Cause,
really? I did not know that.
yeah, you got a lot of famous
I didn't
people out
know.
there that
When
rock
do you start playing
Chichi.
golf?
No, not me. I'm just saying other people with the
I'm just
name.
kidding.
But for me, because me and my dad share the same name, I guess the
Mm,
family gave me Chichi. But anyways, when I rock this shoe from behind, it's got my name on it.
gets the name. That's what's
But
up, man.
but the shoe itself is fire, man. The leather is nice. It's a 3. You know, there's not much to hate on a 3. It comes with two laces,
Hmm.
3 with the black.
So which one are you gonna put in there?
Um, I like to. I can't tell you. I have to put them on. But I like the red on
He's not
red.
gonna wear him, y'all. He is not gonna wear 'em.
I'm gonna wear these. I wear all my shoes, Frank. You know that, Nitty. You know I wear all my shoes.
He does.
This 20 that I showed you has been worn. You know, I
What
know it
once?
was probably not a big deal to most people, but shoes are shoes, you know. But I still wear them. It just depends on the occasion.
I feel you.
I'll
All the
let
Cyber threes you got. You wear them yet?
the
That
cyber
you got from the outletplug.com?
the cyber threes I got from outletplug.com. I didn't, but I bought those to double up because I
Oh,
already
that's
have a
right. You
pair.
have a so dang, you double. Okay, I feel you.
But
I
your
feel you.
price was so good that I had to
5, yeah.
get them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I forgot actually I had those shoes, and you're like, "Yo, are you at 11? I want that shoe. Take it off. I'm buying it right now." That's what's up, man. Also, you got another shoe. Do you care to show that one?
I don't have that shoe with me. We're gonna wait. Let's wait till
All
next week.
right. I don't. Yeah, I want to give all your. You know what I'm saying? So people be like, see how you cook. Like, yo, I already know his
Yeah.
ingredients.
Let's
So
let's
yeah, you
let's
got to hold out. You got to hold up some
gotta hold
ingredients
out.
for the next show.
And I do like to get shoes that people
Don't
might
want.
might let go. They might just sleep on them.
Yeah.
You see them in the store and you're like, oh, I want to get those, but I'll come back next week. Maybe let me think about it, and then you never get it. Those are the
Exactly.
kind of shoes that I get, and then later
Yeah.
on people want them.
You want. You already know the saying, man. Nobody wants them until everybody wants them.
That's facts. Talk about that.
Yeah.
True
That's so
Blues.
true, man.
You could name.
True Blues. Yo, that was one of the did I ever make that video? No, I actually worked on it too. That's sad. I had a list. This was probably early 2000. It was ending of 2018, beginning of 2019. I started formulating a list, and I was gonna go through the whole 2019, whatever year it had been 2019, because 2020 ain't over. So I was gonna go through the whole year, like to maybe June. I was gonna revisit all the shoes that came out over a year, and if they're still available, how much they go for. True Blues on that list. Nobody want those. Those are all over the internet. Most recent, but not recent, because these shoes came out 2018. Wait, yes, 2018. Uh, the Mellow 13s. Everybody wanted them, like, yeah, and then they found it was going to the outlets, and they went to the outlets and full size runs. Nobody wanted them, so I double up and double up. Obviously, I help people out get pairs because they didn't have them in their area, and that was early on because people didn't think it was getting their outlets, but eventually they got in their outlets. Fast forward today, that shoe is going for numbers. So you could have bought it for as low as $100. Now you can resell it for 200. I'm like, this shoe is available to everyone. You couldn't go to an outlet without getting that shoe. Nobody want that shoe for whatever reason. I don't know, because of B grade or whatever. Here's another one. Jordan 1 Lettermans.
Oh
Oh, that
yeah.
shoe was ugly. Nobody wanted that shoe. You know me, I'm a Jordan 1 fanatic, so I copied off the strength. Got it cheap. Now everybody want that shoe. You can't find an outlets no more. Another one, the Yang and Yang. Oh, it's a basic shoe. All white shoe. All black shoe. Just, the swoosh is just inverted on both shoes, or on the color blocking of the whole shoe. Now everybody want that shoe. Remember Diddy went sneaker shopping, he bought that shoe,
Oh
and
yeah, I
all of a
remember that.
sudden the frenzy went out there. I got that shoe for $24. I double up on those. Everybody want that shoe. I mean, the list goes on. You give me a model, I could tell you. The Jordan 2 Chicago's.
Uh
I
oh,
was I was one of those guys.
we lost you again, homie.
Am I back? Am I back?
I
Am I
don't
back?
know.
Am I back? 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 Am I back?
Nah, you
Am I
ain't
back?
back.
I ain't back yet. Damn it.
Yeah,
Yo,
that's crazy.
my internet don't want me to be great, y'all. Can they at
No,
least hear me?
they can hear you.
All right. Let's see if I
Yeah,
can
they
do
can hear
my
you.
my kung fu magic over here. Um, but yeah, man, I think that's a sign of me should wrap this. Oop,
Yeah, we went
because
in. We went for a while.
and we did this about dose. You know what that means? We don't need dose.
Nah, we want those.
Nah, wanting and needing is two different things.
We need those.
We don't need dose to do this, man. Dose, you hear that? I know you out there listening, man. Yeah,
But yeah, man, let's just end the show since you're not on here anymore. Come back next week. Nitty, you there? Oh man, he's gone. Hey guys, man, thanks for pulling up today.
plug.com. Dose, I think Dose will
Oh,
want me to repeat this. If you go to outlet plug,
nah, they can't hear you.
if you go to, what about now?
Now you're back.
All right. Come on. Why am I not being loved
Listen,
today?
Nitty turned into stars. You faded into the background. Yo, yeah, hit that warp speed.
That's what it is.
Listen, guys, he's having internet issues. I'm gonna end this show right now. Thanks for pulling up. We appreciate each and every one of you. This is a lot of fun. Next week we'll have Dose on, hopefully, God willing. And yeah, thanks for pulling up. Good night.
Yo, I'm My, yeah, stupid me. But anyways, man, Benny already wrapped it up. I appreciate